Oh my god, it's Thomas the Franchise.
I'm just out here trying to shoot this on feet, and look what we got here. Oh, you know, this fool, just watching, you know, because we ain't got nothing else to do. We ain't got no real crime, so we'll just make sure and keep an eye on you over here. Make sure you're not doing anything wild in this empty parking lot.
This song's for my day ones, holding it out together since day one. Lines have dropped, but this one's for the ones who stayed on. Whole squad on my back, this one's for you, for you. Rewind back to the days, I was that boy still stuck in his ways. Click deep, don't sleep on two wheels. Undone day one, how do you feel? Reminiscent, considering if you've been distant. Book a flight in the morning, from Europe to Oregon, 11:30 California. Nothing I won't do for you, cause I don't got to, no I got you. Put my world in disorder. My brother Ryan's always holding it down. I got one take that put me onto the sound.
Yo, what is going down, y'all? Welcome back to the most underrated sneaker channel on YouTube. Your words, not mine. Yesterday was crazy, man. We had so much snow. It was wet. It was not gonna be good content. There was nothing going on. It was cold. It was boring. I felt super sick. I don't really know what happened. I'm feeling a little better today, but I don't know. It's my throat, my nose. I got like a quick 2-day cold or something. It was the worst, but I'm feeling better now. We got the Datamosh in, as you know. We got the Day 1 Ultra Boost in, as you know. If you follow me on Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, any of that stuff. I got the Day 1 Ultra Boost on feet today. There are a couple wet spots out, but nothing crazy. And I'm gonna be inside most of the day anyway, so I figured I'd rock these all day. That way I can give you guys an accurate assessment on the feel, the fit, the comfort. The thing I first noticed when I put them on, the heel is definitely loose. I definitely could have gone a half size down. I'm gonna try to rock the 12, and maybe that's a bad move, because if they're uncomfortable, I already wore them and I undes'd them and they're not gonna be worth as much. But a lot of people saying they're going true to size, just the heel fits loose. My foot isn't quite like popping out the back, but it feels like it's going to, but it's not actually popping out the back. So that's kind of what has me confused on it. But I'm gonna rock them all day and we'll test out the comfort, I'll test out the feel, and then I can give you guys an accurate assessment on it. I don't have a half size smaller, so I can't really say like, oh yeah, definitely a half size down would be better, but I can rock them all day and give you guys the most accurate review of the comfort in the shoe, and that's probably what you're looking for when you go to buy sneakers. As far as the SNS NMD or the Gucci Glitch, Datamosh, whatever you want to call them, the collegiate orange colorway, my first thoughts on the shoe, I thought it was definitely going to be a little bit brighter than it was in hand. You know, the teal is not as bright. The orange is bright, but it's not as bright. On the website, they just look like they pop. They look super bright. They're really not that bright in person. That was one thing just off first look that kind of threw me off a little bit, but still a really dope shoe, dope colorway. We'll take a look at those later on. There was something else going on today. I can't even think straight right now. Maybe it's too early. I don't know. My brain isn't working. There was something else going on, but I don't really know what it was. Yeah, I guess we'll just see how the day unfolds, man.
Songs for my day ones, holding it out together since day one. Lines have dropped, but this one's for the ones who stayed on. Whole squad on my back, this one's for you, for you.
It's not nearly cushioned like a normal Ultra Boost.
And
it's
dude,
got like all this built-in cushion around.
Well,
it.
and your insole, look at the insole. The insole on this is almost like an ortholite. Like it's super,
It's big.
it's thicker. If I put my foot in this without the insole, it actually feels better, dude. It feels like my foot is actually deep into the shoe, and it feels better. With this insole, it feels like I'm sitting on top of the shoe. Like it almost feels like I'm using an Ultra Boost insole plus like a Dr. Scholl's or something, you know? It just doesn't feel right. Like something feels a little, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but they're really dope. I really like the pair.
Super stretchy front, man. It feels like
Soft,
it feels like
soft.
it would breathe really good because it's like this is a summertime shoe.
Yeah. No, they're dope.
This is
if I had a half size down, I would just be ecstatic. But
Like crispy, clean.
it's just like your foot just sits so high up. It just, something doesn't. And like I said, I think a half down would fix it. And when I put my foot in it, like I have room, you know what I mean? Like I could definitely go half down and get that snug fit. I don't know, that's why I wanted to rock them today. But I think it's only gonna get worse as they wear, because they're gonna stretch out even more.
The NMD XR1 OG.
Oh yeah, those come out this weekend. Tomorrow.
I bought them from Germany. I just couldn't understand any of the shit to check
They're going
out.
after those, huh?
Resale was $600 on the damn shoe.
No way.
Look it up.
On the XR1s?
The OG is stupid with
Dude,
the colorway.
the regular OGs aren't even like that.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not. They used to be before they re-released them. They were 600 full. The reason those are high like that right now, those are really at the wings. Yeah. Once they drop, it'll be 250.
So it's just early pairs?
Mm-hmm. The yellow sunglasses guy.
Yellow sunglasses guy.
Apparently he has had a heart attack.
The yellow sunglasses guy?
Yep, and he needs me to do the entertainment kit and the VR for him.
What does that mean?
He needs me to submit his rebates.
That's at the top of the priority list when the guy had a heart attack?
He's in the hospital with a heart attack.
He called here?
Yeah.
Talk to Jared.
He said,
I had a heart attack, I'm in the hospital, make sure those rebates, that's at the top of the list. Maybe the first 15 we worry about the heart?
Even
Jesus.
did that
God.
because it's
Boom off. Just don't start putting the tape gun back in here with these. I'm gonna choke. It's search and rescue mission every week. Yeah, I'm just trying to, jeez, man. Every week I'm like having to do a bunch of, I'm gonna do just a bunch of searching for this thing every week, dude.
Did I tell you my
I'm trying to send out some shipments. Dude, you're dying today. You're like on the Laugh Factory tip right now. Everything is just classic to you. It's like you ate an edible.
I've been doing this since day one. I kept 100 since day one. I hold it down for my day one. I'ma do me till my day comes. I've been doing this since day one. I kept 100 since day one. I hold it down for my day one. I'ma do me till my day comes. Man, I been a nigga, been on it down high. I'm still mobbing, still the talk of my town high. I kept it lit, still on my squad shit. Steak and lobster at Benny Hunters to stay on some buy shit. I'm a fly guy, that's probably why they don't like me.
All right, guys, we got a couple reviews to do. Actually, what am I doing? Still got the cough drop in my mouth. I'm over here trying to do a review with the halls in my mouth. Anyway, let's get into what I was talking about, man. We got two different shoes we're going to review. Before I get into that, you just saw I got the parlays, and what I will tell you right now, I'm going to review those in a separate video, but I put them on my feet. They are hella tight, like super tight, definitely half size up. For me anyway, I have a 12 true to size, and that's a 3.0. Maybe because they're made out of garbage, I don't know, but the shoe is just super, super tight. So I would highly recommend going a half size up. The shoes are so tight that the insole is bunched up inside, almost like the Havens. And I'll show you that on another video, but if you're buying a pair of parlays, before I get that video out, I would recommend half size up. They're just super, super snug. I could take the insole out and rock them just fine, but if I want to wear the insole, they're restrictive. All right, let's get into the first shoe here, and that is this joint. These actually came from the SNS store, so a bunch of people were hitting me up like, yo, how'd you get those already? How'd you get those? They came from SNS store. So I have a homie that lives overseas. He went there, picked them up at the SNS store, kind enough to send them to me. They came way quicker than I thought they would, so that's how I got them already. I did not get lucky on the SNS drop. A lot of other people did, and they were like, well, how'd you get yours already? Mine still says processing. Yeah, mine didn't come from that. They came from the SNS store. So you got the SNS receipt from the actual store. Oh, so there's that. Take a look at the box label here. Nothing special about the box, man, even though this is a really, really hyped collab, very, very limited. Nothing special here. Just your basic NMD box. You know, your basic boxes either come in the black or the blue. Let's take a look at this shoe right here. Very, very hyped. Highly anticipated, man. Bang. There we are. The Adidas SNS NMD Datamosh Gucci Glitch in the collegiate orange colorway. Look around the shoe as always. Now, as I was saying earlier, the shoe is still bright. It's just not, I think this teal kind of threw me off. I thought this teal was going to be brighter. I thought it was going to be more of a Miami Dolphins teal, and it's definitely not. And that's just, you know, pictures. It's not super disappointing. It's just not what I thought. I thought it was going to be a little bit brighter shoe. Definitely a summer shoe. This is one that I'm going to put away for a couple months because the weather's been so crappy here, but I'm just going to bust this out in the summer. Yeah, this is a stone cold killer right here. Highly, highly recommended, highly sought after. Resale price is going to be expensive. Right now is probably the cheapest you're going to be able to get this shoe. As people start to get their pairs in, people that just want to get quick money, quick resale value, you can find them between $500 and $600 all day. They won't sit at that. They're going to be like a Yeezy. They're going to be like Nice Kicks. They're going to be like any of those other really hyped NMDs that that the price is just going to go up down the road, because once people start beating up their pairs, there's going to be less and less pairs, which is going to drive the price up. Simple supply and demand. That's pretty much with most shoes. If it's a limited release, I mean, if you sit on it for a while, it'll always gain value. Getting into the shoe, traditional NMD prime knit, nothing like super stretchy. I did half size down in these. These are an 11.5. I go half size down in my PK NMDs just because I don't like all the material bunched up on the side when I'm walking. I like my shoes to fit snug, so I went half down on these. You've got the Datamosh pattern, or the Gucci glitch, some people are calling it, all throughout the shoe. Really dope there. All white laces, no extra laces or anything that these come with. You just come with the standard flat laces, all white. And then you got the white lacing system there. Baula, sack kaula, and it's kind of that, I don't know, it's like almost like a more of a chlorine green than a teal, especially up here. It's really noticeable. Down here, the way it's blending with the orange and the navy, it kind of looks a little bit brighter, but up here you can really tell it's kind of just that chlorine or green. Insole is the exact same color, white boost printed there, not removable, same color as the pull tab. Heel cup on the back, white. Traditional PK NMD heel cup. Moving down to the midsole. Now this is something that I was curious to see how they were going to do the boost on these. This is like old school R1 boost, you know? The dots are very aligned, not the fish scale type boost that we saw on the other brand new R1s. It's just your traditional old school boost. I don't know if these were already in production before they came out with that and these had been produced quite a while ago, or they just decided to go with the old school boost on these, but it is just the regular old school boost. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So this is the new pair that dropped. Now let's take a look at the difference in boost. You see how this boost is almost like fish scale like? That's how the new boost is. The dots are not really in a straight line and it's kind of fish scaly. We talked about this on the vlog where I reviewed this sneaker and the linen khaki, but this is the new boost and it's actually more comfortable. It's softer and there's just more of it and it's just more comfortable. On the SNS pair, it is not like that. It's just your traditional old school boost. So I don't know if I can do them both in the same shot, but so you can kind of see the difference. But you see how that one's kind of fish scaly, kind of scales downward, and that one's just your traditional bumps on the boost. So this is the new style, and then this is the older style there. Not a huge deal. The other one is definitely more comfortable just having worn both, but I just wanted to show you the differences between. This is more the traditional R1 old school style boost. White bricks, silver branding on the front here, white brick on the inside, all white outsole, traditional NMD outsole there, super crispy, coke white. Adidas hang tags, they're on the inside of the right shoe there. They look like. Not really a ton more to say on these. We've reviewed a ton of PK NMDs, especially lately with the R1s coming back with the linen khaki and the other gray glitch camo. Very happy to have this shoe. Like I said in the last vlog, the clear blue colorway is cool. I don't know if it's a colorway I'm really jumping out the window for or that I want to pay a resale for, other than the fact that I would like to have the pack. That's really the thing that gets me, is having the pack. It's not necessarily that I want that shoe as bad as I wanted this one. This is definitely the one I wanted. This is the one I had to have, but I don't feel the same about the blue pair. Not to say that I won't cop the blue pair, because I do want that pack. Super fire pair, extremely fire pair, not only because of the colorway. These definitely pop. These are going to turn a lot of heads if you're walking around in these, and they're just very hard to get. It's a sought after shoe, you know? This is not an easy cop. This was released at 4 stores worldwide and 1 online release, which was super limited. I'm not sure the exact number on pairs that were produced to these. If somebody's got that knowledge, you want to drop it in the comments below. I'm sure everyone would appreciate that. But that is the Adidas SNS NMD Gucci glitch Datamosh. Now for the next pair, you guys saw me rocking these all day today. I really wanted to give you a good accurate review on the comfort and the feel and the fit of the shoe. We'll get right into that. Let me start you guys off with the box label here. It says ADO Ultra Boost. That stands for A Day One. Some people said Adidas Day One. A Day One is like a collection from Adidas. So they have a bunch of different stuff in this collection. A Day One. You do get a little bit nicer box with this one. It says Day One on it. Bunch of style codes. It says AG here. You notice the Pure Boost are called ZG. These are called AG. Cool box. Definitely something different that we haven't seen from Adidas before. Same Day One branding on the side here. And then what I thought was cool, when you open up the shoe, both shoes come wrapped individually in this paper. So they come in this like paper that has all the Day One branding on it as well. There's 2 pieces of that, and each shoe is wrapped in there. And then you also get the Adidas hang tags attached to the shoe and a pair of laces. It's kind of like a gray and beige Yeezy rope lace. That's included as well. All right, let's get into the shoe. Bang. The Adidas Day 1 Ultra Boost in the clear brown colorway. That's what they're calling it. Now, before I get fully into the shoe, I will let you guys know up front, I'm definitely going to have half size down in this shoe. I'm going to have to sell these or swap these with somebody. They are still in mint condition. I mean, I cleaned them up and everything. They don't even look like they've been worn. There's no stains on the boost in here. There's no stain on the torsion. There's nothing. No stains anywhere. They're still in mint condition. Lace is still factory. You can't even tell they've been worn. But I'm going to have to, either way, I'm going to have to sell, or if someone has an 11.5, they want to swap, or if you want to sell me your 11.5, hit me up. I'm not really paying a ton for the shoe because resale isn't going for a ton. But if you have 11.5 and you want to hook your boy up, let me know. It is a shoe I want. It is a shoe I love. I'm definitely going to get a pair, and I need 11.5. So I'm not going to wear these anymore. I'm just going to sell these. But I wanted to wear them all day for you guys so I could give you an accurate assessment of the comfort. When I first put my foot in it, I couldn't tell if it was just the heel that felt weird to me, kind of like the Nike. It just felt weird and I needed to just get used to it, or if it was just too big. The conclusion I came to after wearing it all day around my store was it was just too big. I do have a little bit of room up in the toe, and I think half size down combined with the loose heel will be the perfect fit for me. So getting into the prime knit, this is unlike any prime knit we've ever seen. It is very stretchy. Actually, I mean, it's not as stretchy as a 3.0, but it's thin. It's thinner than a 3.0. It's a very, very thin prime knit, different than anything we've ever seen on an Ultra Boost before. Different pattern, different style of prime knit. You got the black with the khaki kind of sprinkled in here, and then you've got the khaki or the beige with the black sprinkled in there. Adidas branding on the toe, and then it kind of goes back to the khaki, and then it goes back to the black, back to the khaki here. So really cool detailing in the prime knit. Moving up to the lacing system, another first. This is something we haven't seen before. Totally different style of lacing system. This is almost like a vinyl, or like a, yeah, I don't even know what material. It's like a vinyl type material. It's definitely not suede. It's like a vinyl plasticky material there. And then you got the Yeezy style rope laces, black lace tips. And then you've got this like seatbelt type of strap that goes up here underneath the lacing system and then all the way through the middle and then back down. I like that a lot because it makes your foot, it really locks your foot into the shoe. And this piece up here fits super snug. It really adapts to your foot and just fits really, really snug. The problem where it's loose is back here. Like I said, I still have a little bit of room up here. So that combined with how loose the heel is what makes me want to size down. Like if I absolutely had to, if I didn't have another choice and I couldn't get an 11.5 and I would just had to do a 12, I would be fine. Like I would make it work. It's not like it's just too big, I can't handle it, but I like my shoes snug, just like my NMDs. So I'm gonna get a half size down. I just think that would be the perfect fit for me. Moving up to the tongue, you've got this suede patch here, really soft, nice suede. And then you've got the same suede patch on the back, on the heel. And you've got this little metal hole punch tab here on the heel, and it says running 004, and then some other style coding there. At first, I didn't know if I liked this kind of, it's like a plastic, it almost acts as a heel cup on both sides. I call it a shark fin because that's what it looks like to me, like Jaws style. Yeah, at first I didn't know if I was really a fan of it, but now, I mean, I don't mind it. It's cool. It definitely doesn't add as much support as like having a real heel cup back here. There's still like an inner kind of cage that gives you support here, but this is definitely more flexible. And I think that combined with the padding inside here, or the lack of padding, really leads to the loose heel cup. Going inside the shoe, it does have this insole, and I'll kind of take this out. It is removable Ultra Boost insole. And it has the same Day 1 branding that's on the box, that's on the paper that the shoe is wrapped in, and that's on the inside there. And then in the back of the shoe, that's kind of the padding there. It's like a suede padding, and it's just a little bit of padding, and it's not uncomfortable by any means. It just fits loose. It doesn't hug your foot like a traditional Ultra Boost. It did more. Once I took this out and I put my foot down in the shoe without any insole in, it actually felt more like a normal Ultra Boost. It felt like my foot was down deep into the shoe the way it should sit. This being a thicker insole, it's definitely more padding. It's definitely thicker, and I think that makes the shoe more comfortable for sure. I think maybe the shoe is low cut already, and when you put this in there, your foot just sits so high up back here that it feels like your foot is not fully in the shoe. And that's why I'm going down to an 11.5. Not that it's gonna change this, but it's just gonna make the shoe fit tighter for me, which will make me feel less like my heel is gonna pop out of the back of the shoe. It's just a unique fit, and it's just hard to explain. I'm trying to explain it the best way I can. Let me know in the comments below if you guys went half size down on these. Did they fit? Did you go true to size and you're happy with them? Everyone I've talked to that went true to size says it feels big in the heel, which is the same feeling I got. But I haven't talked to anyone that's had a pair half size down yet, so if that's you, let me know your thoughts, man. Am I wasting my time going a half size down? Does it still feel the exact same? Like I said, I think I need to do it regardless because I still have too much room in the toe, and I have a little bit of room in the toe on my 3.0s, but I don't really notice it at all because this holds my heel in and my foot feels like it's down into the shoe. Moving down, Boost midsole, white torsion on the inside. Love that. Matches the Boost. I love when the torsion matches the Boost. There's just something about it is super clean. And you got the black outsole, Continental rubber, blacked out Continental logo, white torsion with the cream hit in the middle, or I guess clear brown as they call it. Adidas branding on the toe. Overall, really dope shoe. These have the potential to be one of the most or the most comfortable Ultra Boost I've ever put on. When I slipped my foot into it before I walked or anything, the cushion, the padding from the Boost to the insole, they just felt super, super comfortable. I know a lot of people were hating on the colorway. I'd imagine they're gonna come out with more colorways. I don't mind the colorway at all. I don't have anything like this. I don't have anything similar to this currently, so for me, it's dope. I like the suede hits on the tongue and then the back pull tab. Big fan of this shoe, highly recommended. I just need to go half size down. So if you got an 11.5, holler at your boy. Or if you want to buy this pair, like I said, they've been worn one day, mostly inside, not even really a full day, and nothing's rubbed off, nothing is missing. I mean, they're mint condition. I cleaned them. I really didn't even need to clean them, but I cleaned them anyway. They're still in pristine condition. So I've got the extra laces. I've still got the hang tag. I could reattach it for you if you want. Honestly, if I reattach the hang tag to these, no one would ever know these even been worn. But that's about it on these, man. If you decide to get this pair, I would go half size down. That's my recommendation on the fit, especially if you like your shoes to be snug. As always, guys, leave your questions, comments, anything else below. I'll always get back to you as soon as I can, man. Thank you to everybody that's using my Amazon links. All you guys that are just clicking through and buying your normal stuff on Amazon. It's awesome. It doesn't cost you anything extra. It just helps out my channel. So you go down below in the description, you just click through my Amazon link and then buy whatever you would normally, and they kick back a little bit of money to the channel, which really helps out. So thank you to everyone that's doing that in all different countries. I love the shit out of you guys. Thanks again for watching, subscribing, liking, commenting, always supporting your boy, and I will see you fools tomorrow.
Songs for my day ones, holding it out together since day one. Lines have dropped, but this one's for the ones who stayed on. Whole squad on my back, this one's for you, for you. Mom, dad, storm's over. Promise to get you that Range Rover. Got you like you got me, rest easy. You can lean on my shoulder. Whatever you want, I'll provide. The same way you did my whole life. No gas, no money, no job, no car. You were there every single time. Oh, I am nothing. Without you too, I am nothing. Sorry for the pain I've caused. If I ever pushed your buttons, I tend to do that, but both you two already knew that. You need convincing that you're true and listening, cause my apologies for my day ones, holding it out together since day one. Lines have dropped, but this one's for the ones who stayed on. Whole squad on my back, this one's for you, for you.